things you did not know about Prophet Bushiri. 38-year-old Shepherd Bushiri, also known as Major One or Prophet Shepherd Bushiri, is a Malawian Christian preacher, motivational speaker, author, and businessman. Founder and leader of a Christian non-denominational charismatic evangelical church known as the Enlightened Christian Gathering, ECG, based in South Africa. He is a man of many sides. The church has headquarters in Pretoria, South Africa, with branches in other African countries and around the world. He is married to Mary Bushiri, who is active in charity work, and together they had 2 daughters until March 29, 2021, when he announced the passing away of his first daughter, Israela, stating that as a father, it was his desire to see her grow and serve the Lord. This led to a lot of speculations and brought mixed reactions from people around Africa and the world, given how controversial the man of God is. Hello Displorers, welcome to another informative video presented to you by Displore. In this video, we shall dissect some of the reasons for these speculations by bringing you 10 things many people probably did not know about Prophet Bushiri. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and turn notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. Number 1. His real name controversy. It is widely known that Bushiri grew up in Mzunzu, which is in the northern part of Malawi, and that his mother gave the name Shepherd due to the complexities around his birth, acknowledging the Lord as her shepherd. But in February 2019, claims were made in the Citizen that Bushiri was born as Chipiliro Gama, as an invoice mistakenly sent to Baloyi attorneys did not use the popular name Shepherd Bushiri and instead called him Chipiliro Gama. A report in the Sunday Times newspaper for February 2019 stated that Bushiri's father, Huxley, and his mother, Christina, a Zambian by birth, raised him as Chipiliro Gama. In September 2019, Bushiri's spokesperson and communications director, Ephraim Nyondo, denied the allegations. But then, as much as they wish, this is the list of the allegations that would fall at the man of God's feet. Number 2. The fruits don't fall far from the tree. Bushiri is now known as one of the wealthiest pastors in the world and one of the most affluent people in Africa, but we should take note that it is no coincidence at all. He is mentored by multi-millionaire businessman and leader of the Good News Church in UK, Prophet Hubert Angel, who himself carries similar spectacles around. Bushiri is said to be the most celebrated and popular spiritual son of Prophet Angel. Angel has other spiritual sons, including, but not limited to Africa-based Romeo Marom, Bulgaria-based miracle worker Maxim Asenov, leader of Imperial City Church, Isaiah Brian Savi, and South Africa-based Apostle Miss Tancred. Hence, from knowing where his training came from, we should not be too surprised at the Bushiri's characteristics. Number 3. Money laundering is also on his list of scandals. On 1st February 2019, Bushiri was arrested together with his wife by South Africa's Directorate for Priority Investigations, the Hawks, for fraud and money laundering. After several postponements, the case was subsequently slated to October 2020. In November 2019, application was made by the National Prosecuting Authority for the forfeiture of a 1984 Gulfstream aircraft owned by Bushiri on claims that the aircraft had been procured with funds illegally obtained, but Bushiri claimed that it was legitimately acquired in 2016 for $1,250,000. Bushiri and his wife were each granted a $7,500 bill, along with other conditions that the couple remain in Gauteng and their travel documents remain with the state. Bushiri and his wife were again arrested on other fraud charges on the 14th of November 2020. Reports surfaced that Bushiri and his wife had fled back to Malawi, breaking bail conditions. On November 20th, Bushiri and his wife were arrested in their native country. On November 18, were released from a Malawi prison after their arrest was deemed illegal. Number 4. He claims to have healed HIV patients. The 36-year-old preacher is well aware of the allegations laid on him, saying he's more than a scam artist, but their accusations he shrugs off. "My ministry is not for everyone. It is for those who have faith. I'm just a messenger of God's work. God heals people in our meetings. One time, I got doctors here in Pretoria to bring patients with HIV. They tested them before to show they are HIV positive. I prayed for them, and again afterwards, and now they were HIV negative." Such claims by the preacher have left many in confusion, given that he has not been able to show any shred of evidence to back up such claims. Number 5. He's more like a celebrity than a man of God. Besides attracting thousands of followers from sub-Saharan Africa and beyond, who are practically willing to camp for hours at the city gates of Pretoria, even paying exorbitant amounts of money, ECG Church also gives opportunity to meet or see the prophet. Just to solidify his celebrity status, Bushiri charges exorbitant fees for those who are interested to attend some of his public dinners, which have further raised the dust of watchers around the world. It was reported that he charged up to $1,800 for a seat at his table at the gala dinner held on December 23, 2017 at the Pretoria Showground, and $70 for entry to a dinner held in Windhoek, Namibia in January 2016. Bushiri, in several news interviews, categorically refuted the published extreme pricing claims for so-called gala dinners, calling them fabricated. Number 6. Investment schemes. Allegedly, during a church service in March 2017, Bushiri announced that he wanted to make members of his church into millionaires. Congregants were then told via email to invest at least $7,500 in cash with him within the next 2 days and were promised a 50% return within 30 banking days. Those that could not bring cash with them to the church were sent banking details of a company, Rising Estate, the directors of which are Bushiri's lieutenants, Willa Mudolu, Duncan Udwo Otieno, and Kit Ching Catherine Kum. Almost 2 years later, the people who gave Bushiri money claim to have not received anything back, and the investment scheme appears to be linked to Palambano Investments. The congregants provided proof that the money had been paid into the ECG's First National Bank account, and a case had been opened against Palambano Investments. Number 7. Alleged infidelity. On 20th February 2020, former Deputy Finance Minister of Zimbabwe, Terence Mukupe, accused Bushiri of an adulterous affair with Mukupe's musician wife, Rachel, which resulted in the impregnation of Rachel. He claimed to have WhatsApp evidence of his wife and the preacher arranging to meet for sex rooms in Malawi, Pretoria, and Rustenburg. He also claimed that Bushiri had taken $7,500 from him to finance his church, Enlightened Christian Gathering. Bushiri refuted all the allegations, saying that he had not left South Africa in the past 13 months and had not used WhatsApp or iMessage for the past 3 years. Mukupe's response to Bushiri was that Bushiri had not used his own phone to contact Rachel, and that Mukupe had paid for the tickets for Bushiri to travel. On 3rd March, Rachel responded to these allegations by refuting them and stating that she was not married to Terence Mukupe anymore due to his own unfaithfulness. Number 8. Paternity Scandal. It is alleged that in 2010, Bushiri impregnated a teenage Malawian woman whom he met in 2007 in their hometown, Nzimba. It is further claimed that he bribed her to have an abortion, but that the check bounced. The woman subsequently gave birth in 2011 to a girl who is spitting image of Bushiri, and it is widely known in the district that he is the biological father, according to the father of the woman. The woman is now married, and the family alleges that they kept quiet out of fear. Bushiri claims that the check was stolen from him and that on the day the woman claims he made her pregnant, Bushiri was at the police station dealing with an attempted hijacking. Family members of the girl claim that Bushiri admits to the allegations in private despite his public denials and have demanded a paternity test. Number 9. Banned from Botswana over miracle money. Bushiri has been accused of so many allegations, from unfaithfulness to money laundering to making unproven claims of curing HIV. Nevertheless, due to the claims of unproven miracle money, Botswana temporarily banned him from entering the country before courts ruled the ECG Church is allowed to continue operating in the country. Initially, he was free to enter the country at will, but now is required to apply for a visa every time he wants to enter Botswana. The man, who appeared to walk on air in a 2015 video shared widely on social media, keeps making the headlines with scandal after scandal. On the night of 28 December 2018, 3 people died and 9 others were injured during a stampede at the ECG Church caused by people trying to avoid a thunderstorm. Bushiri's spokesman, Manyat Manyowa, told the media that the ECG Church is not Bushiri's church. It belongs to South Africa and South Africans. Manyowa also said that the deaths were not Bushiri's problem, but the problem that the church must deal with. Number 10. Shepherd is a business mogul. Bushiri is known to live a luxurious life, owning several assets, including 4 private jets. These, including his several charity adventures, are not only funded by his faithful followers, as he also has several businesses, especially in real estate. Bushiri's company, Shepherd Bushiri Investments, is an international investment company based in Sandton, near Johannesburg, with interest in oil, mining, real estate, transportation, and the hospitality industry. On 20th February 2018, Bushiri launched one of his hotel investments, a multi-million-dollar property in South Africa. He has a special interest in supporting governments, including economies of fragile state countries. In 2017, Bushiri was hosted by the Vice President of South Sudan, Dr. James Iga, Reserve Bank Governor, and Finance Minister, during which a business deal was signed in the area of infrastructure and development. In 2018, Shepherd Bushiri was given the prestigious award, an induction into the CEO Hall of Fame by the African Leadership magazine. There you have it, explorers. Those were things you probably did not know about Shepherd Bishop Bushiri. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe and share with your friends.